And if any of you ever want to test your accepting change skills, I have a great way to do it. Book a flight somewhere that has a connection in the Atlanta airport. How many of you have been through the Atlanta airport? Did anybody like the Atlanta airport? God, there's one in the back row. It's the one, she's drunk. This is what happened to me last time I booked a flight in the Atlanta airport. I was in New Orleans, and I had a speech the next day in North Carolina, but I had allowed a whole day to travel, so I thought I was doing good. I had plenty of time, but you know how it is. My connections weren't so good, so by the time I got to Atlanta, I land. I've got very little time. I land in Terminal A, and my leaving flight is in Terminal Q. Never happened? So I get off the plane and I'm like, oh man, and you gotta go down the escalator and you get to the tram and there's a whole big crowd of people standing there, and you know how it has that little electronic message? Well, the electronic message says, the tram is not operating. The tram is not operating. The tram is not operating. Finally, an airport employee walks by and says to us, y'all, it's broke. What do we do? She says, walk. I said, oh. So I go up the escalator, I get off the escalator, and all of a sudden, out of nowhere, two guys come up. They look like real cops. They didn't look like airport security. They looked like the real deal. They said, ma'am, you need to stop right there. Now, I watch a lot of Law and Order. So I just stayed real still and smiled real big. I'm like, I'm not going to make any sudden movements. Turns out somebody matching my description had breached security. Well, finally they get it straightened out. And they're like, all right, ma'am, you can go. And I say, thank you. Have a good day. I get to the end of Terminal A. Now, I did not know this, you guys. They can lock down the terminals. Have you ever seen this? There's this huge metal wall. The terminal's locked down. Again, a big crowd of people. An airline employee comes over and she says, look, you guys are going to need to go back, exit the building, get on the outdoor tram, come back through security, and then go to your gates. At this point, a man breaks from the crowd screaming, this is what's wrong with America! Clearly not a good way to accept change.